Alright guys, so this is something I actually was not planning on recording just yet. Well, I wasn't planning on recording this at all, but if what I see is true here, I might actually have skipped quite a bit of steps in the basic automation quest line here, and I think I might be able to build this a lot sooner than I initially intended to, and I am going to need a little bit of iron here, an iron pickaxe, an observer, and a redstone block, and I think I can do all that here in just a second. I might actually not have enough iron. I just got so excited about this, so I might actually just have to grab some iron while I do some of the other recipes here, and just smelt this up. So let me just stick that in there. Let me grab about half of that out there, and while I create the what's it called? While I create the pickaxe and everything else, I should be able to. And there you go. There's another achievement done. I might actually be able to get the iron I need. There we go, pickaxe. And now I need a redstone block. There we go. And then the next item that I need is the observer. And so if I just grab observer, might have to exit out of this, click on it. I do have enough. There we go. All the cobblestone, observer done. And then the only thing I have left is, let's go to breaker, the metal bars, and I should be able to get that with just a couple of pieces of iron here, which are done smelting. Perfect. There we go. That gives me 12. And now, with all of this done, I should be able to do this, and bam. The small block breaker is done. So now I can actually put this down, and I should actually be able to break blocks now. So I'm just going to grab a piece of this, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, to the front. It might be the other way. Let's try the other way real quick. There we go. So that way. And now in here, I think, if I open up the inventory somehow. Empty hand? Nope. Oh, I think it just drops the block, and I think I just managed to pick it up. So, alright, that's perfectly fine, but there we go. The block breaker is actually done. And I was able to skip everything else on this list and actually just go straight to here, which is pretty cool, and hopefully the mod pack creator doesn't get rid of that. And you might be wondering, how did I get quartz? And that's a very good question. The answer to that question, if I just look up quartz again, is, if I can spell, if I click on the nether quartz, if I go to the crushing wheels, if I put a piece of prismarine crystals in here, I actually get a chance to get a single quartz, or 3 with a 50% chance to get the 2 more that I would need. And with that, I'm actually able to make the comparator, or sorry, not the comparator, the observer, which is the only real, I guess, trouble that kind of stands in your way when it comes to building the block breaker. But with that done, I'm actually able to build this small block breaker. And now with that done, I can actually go ahead and we're wondering, oh, well, how do I get more prismarine crystals? Because that might seem like a rare drop, and that's a really good question as well. And in order to get that, if I look at here, if I click on this, where is it? Might actually have to do this. There we go. If I do fluid to item recipe, it looks like if I like drop lapis lazuli into water, there must be a special thing. I'm not sure. I have to check, but it looks like I might get a prismarine crystal. And since I do not have water just yet, I cannot test that. But once I get ready to kind of go through this quest line here to get the water bucket, I will test that out. And I actually have to go here, and then here, or here. But this I can't actually do without actually needing water buckets. So either way, water buckets can only be created through this quest line right here, using the mechanical mixer and the basin and the depot and the mechanical press, which I don't really need the mechanical press just yet, but I do need the mechanical mixer. So I'm going to go ahead and probably get some stuff ready here, and then I'll come back in a second. Alright guys, as you saw, I made this small block breaker, and I did a little bit more mining, so I kind of created this area back here just to mine out and just to get some resources, just so I could get more minerals or ores and blocks and stuff. So as you can see here, I've been grinding them down, and I've gotten quite a bit of material here. But one of the cool things, and as you can see here, I kind of made a path to get the dirt over here, because as you can see on the minimap, it says that I am currently in a deep ocean. Then it says that I hit the beach for like a couple of blocks, or one block right here, and then I hit the plains. And the reason why this is important, the reason why you should probably make sure that you pick a good world when you do this, is that in order to make the market, if I can just look it up here real quick, in order to make the market, you need a red piece of wool. And it can't just be regular wool, it can't be any other color wool, it must be red. And I think quite a few other recipes are actually require you to use red wool. So you can see here, to make a colony banner, to make the facade or the chiseled bit bag, and so on and so forth, you need red wool. And in my test world, I was unable to get red wool because it was quite difficult to actually get any flowers to grow, because the world was actually grown in the snow tundra / snow mountain, and it was quite difficult, probably even impossible for me to actually get any kind of flowers growing. But here, it being plains biome, I can actually just go ahead and grab a piece of bone meal here, and all I have to do is do this, and then I get flowers. So as you see this, I got a blue flower. I were to do it again, there's a red flower right there, so that's another one. And I can also get yellow flowers, as you can see here from my chest. That's pretty cool. But I do need this red poppy here, or just this poppy. Ooh, something's attacking me. If I can just kill it here real quick. And so, alright, there we go. I think it's just because it's like dark around here, quite possibly, so it's just like letting mobs spawn. I'm not a big fan of, but it should be fine. I did die earlier. I walked away from my computer, came back, and I had died, which is unfortunate, but luckily I was able to recover all my items, because when you die, you actually drop a tombstone. So, what I need to do here is I need to make the red market, and in order to make the red market, I need to get some string, and I do have some right here, to make a piece of wool, which I don't think I have. Just make sure I do not, which is alright. And then, there we go, piece of wool, and then, actually I need red dye first, so there we go. With that red dye, you can actually, I think, take this red dye and put it in here, and get more red dye out of it. So we'll let that go ahead and do that for us. I'll turn this off for now because I don't need it. And I can look at the rest of the recipe for the market, which is, let's see here, 4 or 5 logs and 2 planks, and I think I have everything here except for that red dye. And I think if I wait here a second or two, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. That's perfectly fine. I have another poppy right here that we can use. And then we'll just go ahead and pop that in there like this. And then go ahead and grab the market and make it. And now with the market, I'm going to place this right about here. And I need to have room for something in the back. And you'll see in a second here that once I place the market down, there's actually like an NPC that actually gets grown or spawns in, and then they're the ones who I can trade with to get all these seeds for growing trees and other things. I can actually get beetroot, which is probably an easier way of getting red dye, because if I look up red dye here and click on it, I can see that I can make red dye by using beetroot. So that's probably one of the first things that I want to do here, is if I go ahead and grab some emeralds, and I have more than enough emeralds here, put that in there. I will grab a beetroot. I can also grab, let's see here, I think I can look up here, silk, no? I can actually look up apples and get an apple tree or a pineapple seed or a pepper seed. Let's see all the trees here. So I bet tree. What do I need to do to see the trees? Let's see. Or sapling. Okay, let's type in sapling. And I can see all the saplings they have. So candle nut, gooseberry, orange, lemon. I can probably maybe use these to like get different colors. I am not sure. Here's the one I wanted, which is a spider web tree. And then I guess I'll go ahead, just look around here in a second, just to see what I want to grab. I think just a regular tree should be fine, or a regular apple tree should be fine. There we go. And then I just put those emeralds back in here. And what I'll do is I'll empty out this area over here, and I'll clear it out, and I'll put dirt all over here and make it a little bit taller so I can grow all the trees and everything. But for now, that's really what I wanted to show you guys, so I'll be right back while I go ahead and mine all this out. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, this is future me here, and I kind of just wanted to record this video to let you guys know that everything you've seen up to this point is sort of where I'm going to end this episode, or at least this half of the episode, because the other half I want to leave for uploading later, and the reason for that is because it's kind of the same but different to what this episode is. So this episode was mainly all, was all live recording, was all me showing you that I built the block breaker and then I got the market going. And then the rest of the episode actually continues with the achievements up until getting, as you can see here, lava. But that entire piece of footage that I have for the second half of episode 3 actually is going to be a voiceover episode because it was just so noisy in my home. I just could not audio record without having nothing but background noise and chatter. And so I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed at least this small, I guess about 10 to 15 minute long video. And a probably 30 to 45 minute video will be uploaded, which will contain the second part of episode 3. And so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.